Meanwhile, when a cloud of many thousand has gathered, so that they were trembling on one another, Jesus began to speak first to his disciples, saying, being on your guard against the yeast of the Pharisee, which is the hypocrisy. There is nothing concealed that will not be disclosed, or hidden that will not be made known. What you have said in the dark will be heard in the dark daylight, and what you have whispered in the ear in the inner room will be proclaimed from the roof. I tell you, my friend, do not be afraid of those who kill the body and after that can do no more. But I will show you whom you should fear. Fear him who, after your body has been killed, has authority to throw you into hell. Yes, I tell you, fear him. Are not 5 sparrows sold for 2 penny, yet not one of them is forgiven by God. Indeed, the very hair of your hair are all numbered. Don't be afraid, you are worth more than many sparrows. I tell you, whoever publicly acknowledges me before others, the Son of Man will also acknowledge before the angel of God. But whoever disowns me before others will be disowned before the angel of God. And everyone who speaks a word against the Son of Man will be forgiven, but anyone who blasphemes against the Holy Spirit will not be forgiven. When you are brought before synagogue ruler and authority, do not worry about how you will defend yourselves or what you will say, for the Holy Spirit will teach you at that time what you should say. Someone in the crowd said to him, Teacher, tell you my brother to divide the inheritance with me. Jesus replied, Man who appointed me a judge or an arbiter between you. Then he said to them, Watch out. Be on your guard against all kind of greed. Life does not consist in an abundance of passion, possession. And he told them this parable. The ground of certain rich man yielded an abundant harvest. He thought to himself, What shall I do? I have no place to store my crop. Then he said, This is what I will do. I will tear down my town and build it bigger on, and there I will store my surplus claimed, and I will say to myself, You have plenty of grain laid up for many years. Take it easy, eat, drink, and be mercy. But God said to him, You fool, this very night your life will be demanded from you. Then who will get what you have prepared for yourself? This is how it will be, which, however, story of thing for themselves, but is not rich to God. Then Jesus said to his disciples, Therefore, I tell you, do not worry about your life, what you will eat, or about your body, what you will wear. For life is more than food, and the body more than clothes. Consider the living there do not sow or live. There have no storeroom or barn, yet God feed them. And how much more valuable you are than bird. Who of you by borrowing and add it a sign hour to your life? Since you cannot do this very little thing, why do you worry about the rest? Consider how the wild flower grow. They do not labor or spin, yet I will you not even Solomon is all his splendor was dressed like one of those. If that is how God clothes the grass of the field, which is here today, and tomorrow is thrown into the fire, how much more will he clothe you, you of little faith? And do not set your heart on what you will eat or drink. Do not worry about it. For the pagan would run after all such things, and your Father knows that you need them. But seek his kingdom, seek is, and those things will be given to you all as well. Do not be afraid, little cloak, or your Father has been placed to give your kingdom. Sell your possession and give the poor. Provide for yourselves that will not wear out of treasure in heaven, that will never fade, where no threat come near, and no moth destroy. For where your treasure is, there your heart will be also. Be dressed ready for service, and keep your lamp burning like servants, waiting for their master to return from a wedding banquet, so that we be come and know there can immediately open the door for him. It will be good for those servants whose master find them watching when he come. Truly I tell you, he will dress himself to serve. We have them live clean at the table, and we come and wait on them. It will be good for the servant whose master find them ready, even if he comes in the middle of the night or during daybreak. But understands this: if the owner of the house has known at what hour the threat was coming, he would not have let his house be broken into. You also must be ready, because the Son of Man will come at the hour when you do not expect him. Peter asked, Lord, are you telling this parable to us or everyone? The Lord answered, who then is the faithful and wise manager whom the master put in charge of his servant to give them their food or wines at the proper time? It will be good for that servant whom the master finds doing so when he returns. Do I tell you, he will put him in charge of all his possessions. But the servers suppose the servant say to him, my master is take off long time in coming. And he then began to speak the other servant, both men and women, and to eat and drink and get drunk. The master of the servant will come on a day when he does not expect him, and at an hour he is not aware of. He will cut him to pieces and assign him a place with the unbeliever. The servant who knows the master will and does not get ready or does not do what do the master want will be beaten with many blows. But the one who does not know and does think dis- deserving punishment will be beaten with with few blows. From everyone who has been given much, much will be demanded, and from the one who has been untrusted with much, much more will be asked. I have come to borrow fire on the earth, and how I wish were already kindled. But I have a baptism to undergo, and what constraint I am under until it is complete. Do, do you think I came to bring peace on the earth? No, I tell you, but divisions. From now on, there will be five in our one family divided against each other, three against two, and two against three. There will be divided father against son, and son against father, mother against daughter, and daughter against mother, mother in law against it, daughter in law against law, and daughter and in law against it, mother in law. He said to Cloud, then you see a cloud rising in the west. Immediately you say it going to rain, and it doesn't. And when the south wind blow, you say it's going to be hot, and it is hypocrite. You know how to interpret the appearance of the earth and to sky, how it is that you don't know how to install it in this present time. Why don't you judge it for yourself what is right, as you are going with your adversary to the amazing straight, try hard to be reconciled on the way, or your obviously many drag you off to the judge, and the judge then turn to you over to the officer, and to officer thrown you into prison. I tell you, you will not get out until you have paid the last penny.